Good morning. A quick mini lesson on figurative language. The first two words that you see here, we have a simile and a metaphor, and you need to remember that both of these compare two things. And you know the difference between the two because a simile compares two things using the words like or as. She ran she was like a gazelle on the track, comparing the girl to a gazelle using the word like. Whereas a metaphor uses a comparison with the words is, are, and was. She was a gazelle on the track is pretty much the same comparison I just made, except I directly compared the person to a gazelle using the word was. He is the Einstein of the class is another example. Direct comparison using the word is. The next example we have is a hyperbole. A hyperbole is an over-the-top statement. It's usually exaggerated big time. And an example of that would be, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Now, you could eat a horse, legit, but you wouldn't. That's an exaggerated statement, and you mean that you're starving or you're super duper hungry if you would use the hyperbole. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. That's an over-the-top statement. And the last example for today is an idiom. An idiom doesn't make sense. It is one of those figurative languages that could confuse someone who's not real familiar with our English language, such as when you say it's raining cats and dogs. That doesn't make sense to someone who knows what a cat and a dog is because it's a group of words that doesn't make sense. But we put together the meaning and we know that it's raining really hard. My heart was in my throat. You could say, you're in a pickle. Those are all examples of an idiom. You can't be in a pickle. Your heart can't be in your throat. And it certainly cannot rain cats and dogs. So again, a simile and a metaphor compare two things. Similes use like and as, whereas a metaphor uses the words is, are, and was. It's a direct comparison. A hyperbole is an over-the-top statement. It's exaggerating. And an idiom is just a group of words that doesn't make sense to someone. If you need to refer back to this video today while doing your corresponding activity for the chapter 6, please do so. It's only 3 minutes and 10 seconds.